Howdy, my name's Larry, and everybody's asleep. This is Rimworld, well, except for our night shift, because they love the night shift. And I'm really needing to do some inventory cleanup. This is a mess. I also really need to decide what I'm going to do about this. I mean, I could make a line of deadfall traps in the event something hostile tried to walk out. The problem is, with all of these people, I mean, this isn't big. This clearly is only about this big. So at most, there could be 3 pods. I guess there could be a bug in there. There could be 10% chance. 10 even failed. Isaias, you're killing me. You even have shooting skill. Bud, we will teach you to shoot. Okay, so we can't move either of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out a kitchen. We're going to put a food... we're going to put a butchering spot. Okay, so we could... we could use the butchering spot for a for the hunting trip. In fact, let's commemorate that by doing that. Let's send Teddy and Gorar out on a hunting trip really quick. And we'll actually send 3. We'll send 3 people out on a hunting trip. That'll be fun. Teddy and Gorar and somebody else, Black maybe. They can all go hunting, and it'll be fun. They'll go out and hunt an animal, just because to have done so. Okay, so what we need though is we need the oven, and can we make it out of sandstone? It looks like we have enough sandstone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we are going to actually not block this path if we can avoid it, so people can go from dining room to freezer quickly that way. That's not too... I was thinking about putting a door here, but I think I like this better. Honestly, it would have been smarter to put a door here, but this door is actually in the middle, and for the long run will be better. Okay, so we're going to put this oven there. That's for baking bread. This is for grinding meal. This is for just basic food prep itself. We still have this hearth over there. We'll probably put another one down here. They're minor heat sources, they're beauty sources, they're fun sources, they're light sources. So we'll have one down here. Maybe that will actually go in this corner up here, because you can't actually flip those upside down. The art only goes one way. But then a butchering table, and I'm going to put a butchering table right along there. Actually, I don't think I can. Where is the... Oh, no, it is actually the prep table area, so we are good. So let's go ahead and build a butcher table right there. And now, stools. You, and prep table stool is in front of the cutting board. So you. Okay, that's good. When the time comes to add the hearth, it'll go over here somewhere and just provide light and beauty to this little area. When the time comes to add an electric stove, that will go here as well. For now, I'm not going to tear these down, just in case it helps our throughput. But that's the new kitchen lined up. It is 8 in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and... just because I want to, we're going to do this hunting thing. It just occurred to me. We're going to do it, because it's going to be funny to go on a hunting trip. So we're going to go out to the world map. Where are we? There we are. We are going to form a caravan. And we are going to send out Teddy and Gorar, and one more. We will send out Black. And they are going to go hunting. The items they are going to take with them are... they are going to take They're going to take 6 stew with them. They won't need it, but they will take it with them to keep them from being whiners. And we will accept. Yes, they don't have a lot of food. That's okay. Confirm. So let's fast forward through that. The new kitchen is being built, so they will come back and there will be a brand new kitchen, and that'll be beautiful. I like big hallways. Caravan is ready. Jump to location. Okay, great. And they are going to immediately set up camp. We're just going to see what happened here. So we set up camp. Okay, now that's actually a little bit abusable. If I can come out, do mining expeditions. I hadn't thought of that. That's a little scary. Moody, go away. So as far as wildlife here, there's an emu, 2 ibex, and a turkey. And we are going to obliterate them. Hang on, black has a knife, so black actually does not want to. You guys, kill it. Okay, we're actually going to, real quick, production, make that butchering spot just right here. You can do that. Bills, add bill, butcher creature. Forever. Zone stockpile. Right there. We'll do that. You prioritize butchering the thingy. You guys start shooting them. Oh, one of my puppies ate a raccoon. Okay, that's what happened there. And there was an emu we were also going to hunt real quick. Okay. So he's going to finish off, or she, sorry, is going to finish that off. He's going to butcher that. So we have the ibex meat, the turkey meat, some leather. We're actually going to add animal corpses to this pile real quick. And then you can haul that back. Teddy is just relaxing. That's fine. Okay, so they're going to clean this up really quick. We'll take the stuff and head back home. Shouldn't have put it next to the rocks, but that's okay. All the stuff will need to be smoked once we get home, but that's okay, we can smoke it at home. Okay. So that's 3 kills. I don't know if it would be faster to haul the dead animals or the butchered products. But we are going to try here. Okay, you... Okay, actually, let's go out to the world. Let's see if we can do this. So if we hit Reform Caravan, items, Okay, we can do this. We could carry stones, too, but we don't need to. We were just getting the meat and that. We still have plenty of carry capacity. We accept. All the people are obviously still coming. And now they are just going to go back home. So that was interesting. I think that's a little bit abusable. We'll see what it looks like in the winter if we get starving. But we'll do these occasional hunting trips, I think. That's just interesting and kind of fun to do that. But, alright, now we need to manage... Actually, I'm just going to put it on here. And I'm going to say grind bulk grain into flour. And it takes... Oh, I wish I knew how much it produced. It takes 50 ingredients, whereas a grain into flour takes 15. So it's even doing an efficiency thing. Wonderful. All right, we will just do this until we have, let's say just 75 flour. We pause on completion, and we will repeat if we're ever below, let's say 25 flour. And we are allowing them to grind any grain. Yeah, any grain. That's fine. So we'll have that, and that is the crafting hysteresis to turn off when we hit it initially. You are just the you're the pickling station is basically what you are. And do I have... Actually, I do have the pickling station on the manager, so I don't need to worry about that. Similarly, the stews are also slated for that. So we're going to do that. This actually needs to butcher 2 animals. Thank you for just dumping all the meat on the ground. See, the smoking meat, I'm actually going to make a second campfire just to make smoking the meat faster. Somebody... Because we don't want to lose all that meat that we made. Obviously, that's actually another thing we could do. We could do the camp. We could make the, we could smoke the meat there. Okay. But while we look at this, let's look at the bills that we can make in this oven. We can make bread and sweet rolls and pizza. Sure, why not? Cookies and pies. And dehydrate fruit. Okay, dehydrating fruit takes 2 fruit nutrition and dries out fruit. Okay. These are actually meals. So I like that. So that's good. Let's do that. It's gonna... Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do that with the manager, though. Dehydrate 10 fruit. And we are going to do it until... And it's just going to be a drop on the ground kind of task. Actually, 150 dried fruit, you know what? That'll be... That's a lot. Let's go ahead and say 25 for now. And whole coconuts aren't allowed. Only halves, because we'll have the coconuts first. Any berries and blueberries and not other dried fruits will be allowed to be done this way. So that's great, I think. I think that's good. That does give us a priority, and we have not had anybody manage in a while. So, who's there that can do that? You, actually, once you're finished eating, you can do it. No. Not assigned to managing? You know what? Penguin, how about you do it? Because we have a lot of raw meat that's going to spoil in a day that we need to smoke. The smoker that we will get with the medieval cooking tech. Actually, we have the smokehouse. Well, okay then. This is a different sort of thing it produces for us. It produces jerked meats, which are not these super long duration food. It is actually a meal, because these are ingredients still. Okay, now you, Bill, add Bill, smoke meat forever as well. So now cooks can do that. No, you're not. You are actually going to prioritize cooking. Haha. Cut your smoke break short. You can just breathe some wood smoke. That'll... Ooh, we have hops. Okay. And all that. How do you get... Oh my goodness. This food poisoning thing is just so obnoxious. Okay, so we have tons of bamboo now. I knew we would. And we have tons of hops. How long do the hops last? They last for 3 seasons. And it'll be cold in the winter, so that'll be fine. So we have the brewing stuff, and you know what? We have a... We can put a brewery right here. Poof. And we'll put a bench right there. And we will brew ourselves some brewables. Climate control matters for brewing. I don't remember whether it damages the stuff or it just like doesn't produce if it's out of ideal temperature range. I forget how... Oh, see, look. We did have bees. Bees actually happened. So I'm going to unforbid that one now. And see if... I can find... I'm not sure how that worked, actually. Because I never saw anybody going to get the bees. I'm not going to complain, because these things will produce honey. Which is a happy making food. How much wood do we have? We are actually starting to run low on wood because of all these workbenches I made. But if I do a... we are going to make... No, we're just going to ferment in the hallway here like this. So we got three wooden just beer barrels right there. So that'll be good. Add a bill. Okay, we need to make wort. We need to do until we have 75. Then we pause on completion. We resume on low stock. Actually, no, we don't pause on completion. We literally do this manually. So we will take all of those hops, we will brew them, and we will stick them in the barrels. So that's working out all right. How's the meat smokery doing here? I'm going to go ahead and change the preferences on this stockpile here. We're going to shave a bit of stockpile off. We're going to make a new stockpile. No. We're going to make a new stockpile. Like so. And it will be permitted. It will be a preferred place to put meat, including smoked meat. Actually, it will be an important place to put meat for now. Red, you're making flour? No. Haul the ibex meat first. Ugh, rotten bunny. We didn't chop it in time. Yeah, see, nobody actually got to the butchering. Ted is going to throw the rotten bunny away. Boo. Okay, Red, I need you to actually stop worrying about making flour right now. And instead smoke meat. Because we need all the smoked meats. We need this processed as fast as possible. And somebody else, I think anybody can... Yeah. Kuja is sleeping. Haha, just kidding. She's gonna butcher the piggy. Oh, puke. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Oops. But this will let us do the, process all of this meat really fast. And it's cooking skill for these guys. Red doesn't have a passion for cooking, but that's okay. Alright, fruit. Okay, fruit. Oh no, the peaches. Ah, the peaches are rotting. Somebody, prioritize baking. Dehydrate the fruit. Yeah, we're trying to preserve the food's honest. Okay, so this is gonna last. Hey, that's great. Okay, so that is really great. That makes them last forever, and it's a meal. So, I mean, it's not a huge meal. That is our fruit preservation. So we have meat preservation and fruit and vegetable preservation. Somebody's on a binge. Black is on a binge again. This is the second one we've had. Ideal temperature. So I don't know if it means it'll cause problems if it gets out of that temperature range. Or what? This is a lot more flour than I authorized. No, we are not doing that. No. Manager. Yeah, so we cannot trust the manager to... Forestry has... Butcher pickle tips. Forestry. Okay, clearly I just did it wrong, but that's okay. We now have lots of flour. A queen bee vanished. No. Somebody harvested. Did we seriously harvest a queen bee? That's so sad. But we have honey from the queen bee somebody harvested. Didn't even notice. Animal products. Keep my eye out for it. But hey, honey, you eat that honey. Oh, that is an injured bear. It's just wandering, but it's wandering suspiciously close. Drop pods. Drop pods of camel. How far? straight shot. You don't harvest the smokes. Actually, all the camel. All the camel meat. That bear right at the door is a little scary. Because the dogs aren't going to actually fight back. There's enough... How injured is it? It just recently ate a wild... Well, I guess recently enough. It didn't... it hasn't healed. But it's not leaking. So it survived that encounter with the boar. Yeah, we need to focus on hauling. I think... Work. Who is set as the fourth cook? Yeah, guess what? You're actually going to cook at a slightly higher priority than that. You're going to cook at a higher priority than you will do those things. All that meat needs to come in. The floor smoothing to make the bedrooms nicer is important, but not as important as everything else. So how is this dried fruit? Is it... It's okay. It's standard. It's standard fruit joy. So that's fine. People like it is the thing. Like, people will eat pickles, and I guess they're going to eat the dried fruit as well. We have enough salt to preserve a lot more beets, so that's good. And we can cook with these beets. I wonder if we can cook... I don't think we can cook with the dried fruit. I think those may actually... Well, I don't know. We'll see. What are you doing? You're pickling food. I didn't see the... I guess you're pickling corn? I don't want you pickling corn. Man, is that a manager task? Did I do the manager to do that? I did tell the manager to do that. The manager needs to not... so we will pickle up to 250 now. But we will not actually allow pickling of corn. But everything else is fair game. But corn lasts long enough without being salted. Did we seriously have another queen bee get harvested and then die? This is so not right. I'm just confused right now. This has been one of those days. But alright, we've built the new kitchen. And it's a thunderstorm. We've built the new kitchen. We just have so much food preservation that I'm trying to get people to do. Oh, Black, you know what, you probably... Actually, yeah, let's... Okay, you're not actually on. Wow. Okay. Well, with this thunderstorm, I think that's a good stopping point for me today. So, my name's Ilarian, thank you for watching. This has been Rimworld, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.